You silly motherfucker. You silly motherfucker. It's working. All right.
Okay. You should be able to hear me a lot better now. Hopefully. Untempted. Say it with my goddamn chest.
Type shit. Sad with no marks, charged with stabbing Chicago tourists, and I have $3 to buy the bounty house of Hong. It looks like God's first draft of Ross ever. I time-lapsed myself doing an apple against the toughest aquarium.
Gentlemen, we can stop watching memes and we can start watching me suck at video games. Let's go. All right. Fuck. And then...
Countess of Sylvania.
Who wishes the red kiss? By all means.
Moving. Who wishes the red kiss? I assent. Descendant of Baturi.
All right. Shit, I can call him. Started calling my phone at first. Whoops. Boy! Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Yeah, sorry, I accidentally called it first on my, computer. Or on my phone,
Oh, good.
my computer, and I was like, oh, shit, whoops, and I just hung up. I was like, fuck it.
You're all good. I honestly have, I've never been a part of a live stream before.
I literally, my last game, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. People love watching me be bad at video games, so I see this as an absolute win.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've played Master Snitch, and I normally don't play him on Immortal Empires, so
Oh, fair enough.
this should be interesting.
Well, I've just started to learn how to play in general. I had it before, played a tiny bit, but always just died outright or didn't understand the movement in campaign mode and then going into the battle and like the in-between.
I always used to watch someone do a faction guide before I would play a faction, just so I could learn some of the basics and some of the unit types and stuff like that, and certain strategies, what works, what doesn't, what factions they're strong against and what they're not.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I can just play the vampires, and I just watched the Noob's Guide to Isabella von Karstein like 16 times at my friend's
The
house.
noob's guides are gold. Absolute gold. I love them so much.
They're so great. Oh shit, so you're ambushing them?
Yeah, that's my favorite part about the Skaven, is that their normal stance is ambush mode, because their units really perform well in it. I'm just not the best at it. I am definitely more of a defensive
Here,
player
1 sec. My friend's calling me. He's coming to pick us up over minutes. I'll be right back.
You're all good.
You can start your fight. I'm gonna take stuff off the chair real quick.
Oh, I'm good. I wasn't planning on saying one.
Okay. Well,
What's
yeah.
in your bind, or?
Oh, fuck all nothing.
Oh, fuck all.
You can start your fight. I'm just vibing. I'm playing Warhammer. Oh shit. Dude, the reason why I like this game so much is because like that lights.
Snakes!
Like just look at these knowledge, right? Every single one of them is like exactly. What are the warp grinders do?
They either do this warp quake, which will do concentrated damage around in that low bubble, or they can put a hex around the self, which makes everything ensnared, which I honestly should have used earlier to get a little bit more damage in.
Okay, because now they're all just running away.
Yeah. Sadly, I do not have access to Doom Wheels yet. Keyword yet. As soon as I do some contracts for Clan Scryer, I'll be able to get a bit more buffs for them, and they won't be so expensive to get. Alright, let's just chase this off. get a little bit more experience.
I'm not full at all. No. Never. Right, Penny?
So what plan are you playing?
Oh, I'm playing vampires. But, yeah. I'm doing a co-op.
That's why you sent me the vampire thing yesterday.
Bro. Vampires are the shit. Vampires are better than werewolves. Change my mind.
No, I have to agree with that, but
Huh?
that's as I said yesterday, depends what vampires.
Okay,
what
power-wise,
vampires? Oh, so
yes.
Twilight ones are worse than the...
Across the board. They're worse than everything else. They just ruin vampires if you start comparing them to that.
Fair enough.
What's this over here?
That's all the comments.
No, common stuff from the Power
In the box, yeah.
Oh, you bought yourself a box?
Yeah, remember we went to Weevil. I got my packs up.
Oh,
the
yeah, I
box.
know you got your packs. I didn't know if you got
Those are
the
just my comments.
I didn't know you bought a box. Weird.
I don't know if there was any comments yet. I need to organize it at some point.
You go by the card shop and get like 2 more boxes of stuff so you can like throw all my stuff in like cases, like all the magic cards go in this box, all the
Oh, more of the storage containers?
yeah.
Yeah, I get you. The cardboard ones. I would say just go to Office Depot and get one of these puppies for like $10.
I don't wanna use plastic.
I just use plastic because it, like, silverfish and whatnot are really common in Florida. Oh shit. Wait, why don't you just auto-resolve with the casualty rate? No, I think.
Because I don't have to really worry about that with the fact that I live on the 2nd floor and my stuff isn't on the ground.
Fair.
I'm gonna be getting a rack like that that's like 22 inches
Yeah.
and putting it in like the corner of the closet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put like more shelves on this, but I'll have stuff on it so put more shit.
It might be different in Warhammer, I can't quite remember, but I think after you chase an army down twice, they're completely wiped off the map no matter what.
I think so, yeah.
I know that's how it is in previous Total Wars, but so much has changed that I don't even try to keep up anymore.
I get that.
Same run here. Maybe position them a little bit back farther. Ends out here, the wood grinders here.
Perfect.
This is that hex. Basically just keeps everything locked down in an area for about 15 seconds.
Come here. Come here, sit. Sit down. Sit. Come here. Nice. Oh, single casualty, man. Sit. All right. Now what? I'm back, brother.
I think I'm gonna try to level up Snitch with some of these shadowy dealings here.
Oh, you're doing some diplomacy?
No, it's a special thing that Eshin gets.
I see.
This is... Fuck, I forgot so many things. Oh, that'll be nice. That gets him up to level 4. I believe, yep, level 4 and turn 1. Get some Skaven slaves for meat shields, and that's my turn.
Oh boy. Yeah, I've heard Skavens aren't the easiest to play. That's the only dilemma with them.
They really aren't, because they can be very, very squishy. But that's kind of the thing. You to play them, you have to be okay with losing units every now and then. Especially the Skaven slaves, they're fodder, basically. Especially if you play Clan Scryer with Ikit Claw, because then you can use his Warpstone Doom Rocket. Either use a fodder Skaven slave or that summon ability that I used, and you can get a bunch of infantry or stuff like that clubbed up into one area, launch that Doom Rocket, and it can delete like half or an entire army if you get lucky enough. That actually may be something you might want to watch out for if you do go too far south. Because he normally always, the first time you fight him, he drops 1. And especially as vampire counts are Tomb Kings, that could be very deadly if he hits your lord.
So yeah, the bots are always really interesting on how they interact for sure, because they always change it up, and it is kind of funny, like when you're taking over something, and then they're just like, "No, please, we'll pay you for a peace treaty," and they offer the minimum amount.
Half the time, depending on who I go up against, I just completely ignore peace treaty offers.
I'm out here, like, the best I can do is, Pawn Stars. You ever seen Pawn Stars?
I grew up watching Pawn Stars. Oh my lord.
I worked in a pawn shop for a little bit too, but best I can do is Confederation.
Oh my god. Now what you got here is a genuine warpstone doom rocket.
Best I can do is 3 food.
Obviously you can't see it, but I dropped what was in my hand. That's I love that.
What happened?
As soon as you said best I can do is 3 food, I just immediately dropped what I had in my hand out of just exasperation.
That's beautiful.
That's the other thing, is decisions when it comes to money, because Skaven is... I chose Snyx for the precise fact that his lords don't have loyalty. That is completely not a thing with this clan, and I love it. It means you can have as many armies as you want, and you won't have to worry about one of them turning against you.
That's funny. Dude, my friends out here like, bro, we gotta play this shit, like, bet. And he's like, I'm trying to get to turn 150. And he's hosing me for, like, taking 10 minutes on my first few turns because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. And then when I die, because it's terrible about advice for this game, he's just like, oh well. And it just keeps going. I'm like, bro, I'm out. Like, I literally have nothing. I can't play for, like, the next 6-7 turns. Like, yeah, I could recover, but we're in turn 10. We should just restart. It's like, nah, bro. We'll play it out. Like, not for another 150 turns, are we? I'm playing Tomb Kings. I have to, like, start fresh.
Oof. Think I'm gonna just get a little bit more army in here.
That's called declaring war and having no army.
Ooh. Ooh. Those are rough times. I've had to do those. Those are rough times.
I was like, because I learned that game what a garrison is. As I looked at the leader's forces that he had inside the building, I'm like, that's not that bad. And then I realized that he had an absolute pimped out garrison. I'm like, well, fuck me.
Oh, it's so bad once you get like the specialty capital buildings of like the major factions, and they have like some 24 garrison, and then like a 20 odd army inside, a full stack outside, and you're just sitting there contemplating how you're gonna go with this.
I love when it
Yeah,
says
that's all I can do, though.
defeat, and you play it out and you fucking win.
I had that happen so many times. It told me I would have a close or a Pyrrhic victory, and I ended up with a decisive victory half the time. Now, granted, I was playing dwarves, so I could turtle how I like to. With Skaven, it's very seldom can you turtle. You most often have to be on the offensive. Clan Scryer can play a little bit more defensively, but they're kind of, in my opinion, the only
I
one.
shall declare war. On Manfred von Karstein.
Well,
Because Vlad
here we
out here
go.
with the big dick energy.
I was gonna say, normally I think that's how I always go when I do Vlad von Karstein. That way I can get the specialty building in Drakenhof.
Oh no, he's not within distance.
Uh-oh.
I thought he was within distance. Ah! Well, time for... Wait, never mind. I still have +6 resource. I'm just gonna... I'm not nagging, so... I'll just chill. I won't nag anything. I'm just gonna relax. Act like nothing happened. And then if I really need it, we'll figure it out next turn. Research, raised newly dead because blue, cool, awesome, thank you. And my alright, I need this one to be a quickie, because then I can fuck these motherfuckers up, and it's gonna be great. Because now he is slowly building up a reasonable and spooky garrison. I do not like the look of his garrison. It is going to be a lot bigger this upcoming turn.
I don't think I have anything to do here, because I don't necessarily want to take that just yet. Kind of want to see if I can draw his army out once more, get a little bit more food. Maybe when I take the haunted forest I can build it up to a level 3. So that is... Oh, I'll move him over a little bit. That's my turn.
Join me for dinner.
King of Darkness.
Looks like Manfred went back into his castle.
Time to raise some dead. Get an extra unit of zombies. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take the skeletons. Oh, I can do both? I can do 3? Fuck yeah.
You need me?
The von Karstein.
Alright. And now, oh man, that's a decisive defeat. Oh lord, I'm so scared. I'm gonna
The
continue the
world
siege.
will be
And
mine.
then realize that, holy shit, Manfred is also chilling there now, which makes this actually scary and probably less likely.
I am gone.
No mercy.
Now I'm gonna try it. Valiant defeat. Not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, it won't let me look at his army, so I can't.
He's got just the regular like crypt ghouls, skeleton spearmen, 2 skeleton warriors, 2 zombies, 1 vargulf, 1 direwolves, 1 fellbats, hey, and 4 units of graveguard, 4 more units of crypt ghouls, 2 direwolves, 2 fellbats, and 2 vargeists. So his garrison is bananas.
See, with that, I almost wouldn't want to siege it out. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to go into the siege. I'd almost want to let him draw out, but I also realize that's going to take a long time. You very well could try to sally out to attack you, but
I'm gonna
at that
try
point,
to
that
build
is...
at least a battering ram.
I'd probably get some siege towers too.
2?
At least 1 set of siege towers.
Okay.
Because attacking them with just the
this
laddered
continues-
walls wears your soldiers out so quickly.
So now this continues siege.
Yeah.
Blood!
Dang.
That's the only bad thing about sieging a place out is it takes so long, but a lot of the times open field battles are a lot better to take.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Especially when you're going up, well, I didn't look at Isabella's army. Okay, she has a couple groups of Vargas too. But,
Ooh,
yeah.
this is gonna be really tough. Because usually if it's really early, it's a lot easier to kill him, but I messed up and I moved wrong. Because now I can't give him the Black Knights like I was going to, so... Whoops.
Well, I do believe that I am just gonna go and sack this town.
Okay.
Ah, that might not work. Well,
Take it back to the room. Hey, go back up front. Take it to bed. Run around the house with it. Eventually she'll come.
well, this could be the enemy,
Oh Lord.
but I also don't trust the computer. It's telling me I have a Pyrrhic victory when I have almost a full stack army against 2 smaller armies. Once you get Snicked leveled up, his gutter runners and night runners are deadly to just about anything.
Nice.
They get extra armor piercing damage. Eventually they get the ability to, I think they get this little, it's almost like the skitter leap, where they can conceal themselves for a little while. The concealment bomb that Snitch has, you can give them to all the Clan Eshin units, basically.
Nice.
Alright.
Here's to see how it plays out.
ourselves in basic line formation and pray to the Great Horned Rat.
Oh shit, they're right away.
They're running into this corner, I think. Yeah, that. They're doing something. They might be. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Yep, they're just turning.
Oh shit, they're retreating.
I'm waiting, thank God.
I was about to say, like, did literally anything of yours hold that?
I think my triads did. Yep, the triads just got out. Yeah, I'm not running that down. Nope, I'm done.
Right. Okay. You got it. Woo. Yeah, they didn't. So no units died, just a lot stronger units died.
Yeah. It was a very costly battle, but I got myself quite a bit of money out of it. And I got him up to level 5. So I can upgrade his ambush chance a little bit more. I think I'll give my... Yeah. Give my armor. Give my Eshin Sorcerer Armor of Darkness. Gives plus 60 armor and plus 20% missile resistance to a unit for 33 seconds. Actually, it augments an area. So put that on Snitch, and that would be a very nice way to take out some lords. He took a lot of damage in that fight, but he is a very, very good duelist.
Nice.
Tank. Yeah, I'll do that one. Pick a little bit replacement. That's my turn.
Alright. So then... Oh shit. So now it's a Pyrrhic victory. Saying retreat, auto-resolve, or fight battle. I guess I'm just gonna auto-resolve since it's at least a victory. Oh yeah, all I lose is zombies and skeletons. I have zero problem with that.
Yeah, usually when you hover over that, if you're gonna lose something, its card will flash red.
Yeah. Well, I'll take the victory for sure then.
Very nice.
And then purely occupy.
It is night. The world will drown in blood.
I'm very excited to get my binding circle instead of just the defiled cairn. So then I'll have my black knights with lances and barding, and then they're gonna be nuts. So
Always liked playing the vampire counts when I first got Warhammer because I was always into high fantasy and stuff like that.
oh yeah, no, they are the peak
And
of high fantasy.
the beasts were just amazing the first time I played. I remember I tried to make an army completely out of monsters until I realized the upkeep for them was insane.
So at this point, not lords, but heroes is what I would be wanting to recruit. Like,
Yes.
I don't recruit any now, but as we progress, I'll be able to recruit more. Cool.
I have definitely watched that Spiffing Brit episode.
Darkness.
For who?
There's a guy on YouTube called Spiffing
No, I
Brit.
know Spiffing Brit. I'm just saying
Oh,
which.
yeah, the episode where he does the.
I know the dragon.
I'm pretty
one.
sure it's the Isabella von Karstein exploit where it's all heroes.
I haven't
in
seen
the
that
army.
one from him. But I
He
know
actually
does-
takes the Castle Drakenhof as soon as he can, so he gets the specialty building that gets the higher rank, recruit rank or whatever it is,
Unstoppable.
or unlocks. Lets you get more, and he builds an army entirely out of vampire heroes and just wrecks everything. Now, granted, they've probably been nerfed quite a bit. But when I watched him do that, it was insane.
So. No.
Unstoppable.
Ooh. So Vlad's gonna take Eshin now.
Death and destruction.
I'm gonna occupy it.
The von Garstein.
And then. Huh. Okay, so the other dudes have, so my Isabel can target their, like, assassin or wizard or what have you. But I think instead I'm just gonna screw it here for a second.
Yes.
Let me see what I can do to this. Demolish that. And then yeah, that's all I can do for it this second. That's fine. I'm at least gonna bring Isabel up to him, so then just in case something happens, they're all together. I don't lose my Vlad. Okay, so Sylvania is completely gone. Sweet. Replenish troops, absolutely. I'm doubling down on my replenish troops because that is the most busted thing.
Thirst.
And Aura Supremacy because all of them need better leadership. Damaged building, yes, I want to repair it. I will wait till next turn because I do not have money. But when I do, awesome.
I've actually gotten pretty lucky with money right now, especially since I did that, didn't think it was quite that much, but
Yeah.
steel's up to 1,000. Yeah, so I got 1,000 from that one settlement, from the small heist, and I've just gotten enough money from the battles and sacking that town. I got 16 in the bank right now.
Nice. And if you look on my stream, you'll actually see that while I watch your turn, I'm going to kick back and relax in my comfy chair.
I have tried to watch the stream along with this so many times, and each time the lag just kills me.
I understand.
It's not even
I would say
just
check
that.
out
It's
if-
like
if
when
that's
my
something
voice
that
comes
goes
in, it's
on.
kind of that surreal feeling of, oh god, I'm in a live stream.
Don't you worry, there's 0 people watching.
Oh, I know. I seen that too. Like, I'd go in there and it says one watching. I'm like, hey, and then I realize, oh yeah, I'm the one. I think I'm just gonna go back to my. No. I'm gonna, well, mess that up. I was gonna go to encamp stands instead of going back to the flayed rock, but I used too much. So I'm just gonna sit on the corner. End my turn again. Possibly create another army and just fill it entirely with Skaven slaves.
Courtesy is a sure sign of
Go find a random town and sack it.
Oh, yes, they're doing it yet again. They're offering diplomacy towards me, thinking that they can run and hide from my absolute domination of the realm.
Who's offering you diplomacy right now?
Von Kruger.
Oh, Templehoff. Okay, I see it now.
For a non-aggression pact.
That all depends on which way you want to advance now.
Oh no, I'm taking him over. So I can
Nah,
say
absolutely not.
military access.
On one hand, it could be nice having a block to the north between you and other factions, but on the other hand, the only way you're really going to get a confederation out of them is if you were to get a defensive alliance and keep it as a defensive alliance until you get like 200-300 relation with them. And you gotta rely on them to stay your ally that long too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them no. Because screw them. What are they gonna do? You know?
That's my usual policy. Unless I know that faction can wipe me.
everything dies.
And then I'm a little bit more tactful about it.
Soon I'll be
Oh, he has almost nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm normally mean with those. I mean
Isabella.
certain like dwarven factions,
what?
or if the empire gets confederated to a certain point, I kind of look at them a certain way. But I guess I'm not all too much that much more squishy than your army is, but
And now I can.
my army is definitely squishy.
Devourer of light.
Declare war on them.
Annihilate them.
And now we're
I
gonna
want their
circle.
souls.
Because, oh no, a valiant defeat. That's terrible.
Flight.
Blood.
The only thing I would think you'd have to watch out for next is possibly the dwarves, or maybe that orc coming up from the north.
Yeah, that's the main thing that I'm worried about.
'Cause I've been looking at their feelings towards you,
Honestly,
and
not. Haven't been paying
the
attention.
dwarves do not like you.
They're very mad.
They are big mad.
Okay.
Like the one right next to Waldenhof is already at minus 87.
I'm gonna just auto resolve since they're close to victory. Yeah, I am just going to hold defense until one of them starts to fuck around with me. But right now, I'm just focusing on getting rid of the rest of the vampires.
Sounds like a good plan.
They're not my vampires. I think they're a waste of
Blood
space.
von Karstein.
Fair assessment, gentlemen. Can't change my mind.
I feel the same way about the other Skaven clans, except Moors
Hero
and
recruitment
Scryer.
cost per- Fuck, that is cool. Okay, so I need to save up 3K, and then I can get Mausoleum of the Mad Count.
That's the one. That's the special building.
Yup, 70% reduction for heroes.
Yep, that's why it was so broken. Oh gods.
Queen.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. This army isn't broken at all. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
On today's episode,
On today's episode
King
of
of
Crimes.
Darkness.
every Skaven battle ever. Just every Skaven battle ever.
Alright, gentlemen.
I mean, the Warpstone Dune Rocket is pretty much a tactical nuke.
Yeah.
And those Doomflayer wheels, I know for sure, are breaking several Geneva Convention codes.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Drakenhof. That, yeah, so I'm just waiting for the funding. And once I have 3,000 gold, we're in the clear. So I'm gonna
Probably
wait
next
until-
turn, I can actually probably start funding you a little bit.
mean,
I didn't think about that until now. Because I got 17,000 sitting in the bank right now, and I'm probably not going to spend much of it till a little down the line.
You come to snitch. What will you say?
I love how it goes from min straight to max. Oh, never mind, it's not min to max. Okay, so it's 300 and then immediately 2,000.
I think you'd have to demand it from me, because you're starting the diplomacy.
I literally just need 3K.
Yep, that works.
So I'm gonna do 37 and then we'll be fine.
Yes, sir. I was going to say, I have more than enough to give you.
Fuck yeah. My man out here jump starting my bullshit.
I already,
dang it,
like I
could
said,
get
I
the
still
gold
have
shaft.
13,000 left.
I could get the gold shaft and that would be really good. But nah. We out here trying to be buttons for sure. Hero spam, hero spam. Everybody loves some hero spam. Foster some terror. Growth plus 20. Skill points. Gives vampires extra. Oh, of course, Spirit Leech. That's a good one.
Bow!
Aura Supremacy is already done on that one, so let's just go straight for the Hunger. And We are looking great, gentlemen.
Finally replace my lord, get Deathmaster Snitch back. Think I'll... Ooh.
I threw away the bag of eggs. Because I need more room for my bag of tote bag. Well, you can't bring that baggage into the afterlife. Also, I stuck a Packer sticker on the car with Illinois plates. Oh, thank God. I told Mike about John's walleye spot. Just a couple, 2 trees. Yeah, 3 too possible. Work one out for you. Hey, speaking of fishing, I only got 1 walleye. I wish I got more though. Like, you know, how do they do that? That's one of the great mysteries. Yeah, but what bait was he using? He can't read the Bible. Do you have any more sins to confess? I threw away the leftovers Karen sent me home with. You mean that tuna casserole? That's the one. It's not a sin. It's not a fish. Finally, drank Bud Light. Am I going to hell? No. Father, and then one blood man against his life. Thank you, Father. Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 9 Packers games since my last confession. I threw away the bag of eggs.
Did this man say it was been 3 Packer games since my last confession?
What?
Did that man say it had been 3 Packers games since his last confession?
Yes.
Because that's what I heard, and that about sent me.
Yeah, you know who that is. It's Charlie Barons. He's the Midwestern guy, or Midwestern comedian dude. I like TikTok and whatnot. It's funny as shit.
I'm gonna upgrade my night runners to gutter runners here. They actually have stock. Exactly. Remember. There we go. Do a food raid now. Gain 5 food from a random settlement.
What?
One of the shadowy dealings things that Clanushin gets, you can do a food raid too instead of a small heist, and that gives 5 food from a settlement that you can see. The way it works is you get a scheme every 5 turns or so, or you can do this thing called stash rations, which costs 20 food. It has a cooldown of 10 turns, and it resets all of your used schemes. And every time you use a scheme, it levels up the character that you use. You have to click a character, choose an action, and then choose a settlement or an army. The only one without a target is stash rations. There's also a very, very special one called Plunge into Anarchy, which you can get at the very last. Yeah, I think it's the very last one. It removes a faction's leader, causing them to be overthrown by rebels. It basically deletes a faction. So you can play all the way to the end game.
Wait, a what?
Say, yeah, you can wait all the way to the end game. Basically have the entire of Lustria in the western side of the map controlled by one faction. You use that shadowy dealing on that faction, and it's deleted. All of it turns to rebels or ruins or whatever.
Jesus.
What, Daddy?
That's insane. Alright, what you got, bud?
The kidneys.
Okay.
Put down in there.
Okay.
It's alright.
Yo, they're raiding my castle? Alright, my mom's almost done. Give her a second.
The world
There you go.
will drown in blood.
I see that.
Lord of the dead.
Isabella.
I am Vlad. The von Karstein. Never.
Barely any garrison in their main structure.
What was that?
They barely have any garrison in their main structure. I'm just gonna probably send it.
Oh yeah, with both armies you can easily overcome that.
Vlad von Karstein.
Only a group of 8 and a group of 4. You could take that out with Isabella alone. Oh, but they do have an army going to the south.
Yeah, I see it. It kind of sucks because they're trying to take over my main place.
Yeah. You may have to
I'm a,
divert your forces back down to deal with that first.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, either go there or I have to finish this. But I think
Even if you finish them off, they could still sneak by.
But if I kill everything,
If you take all of their towns, their armies can still live.
okay.
that is one thing I think they did take out in Warhammer, is their armies will remain. I believe they either have to be on sea or in their own area. I could be wrong. But I took out the Blessed Dread in my dwarf campaign the other day, and they were both out to sea, and they were still living for a little while. They just took attrition because they don't have a homeland. They basically get a decent amount of attrition when you lose your home region.
I see.
Here we go. Just gonna auto-resolve this.
Shit. Auto-resolving? Got it. Yeah, duh, of course. Do that.
Right here.
Beautiful auto-resolve.
Yep, and I can put enough into it to make it level 3 and still have normal food levels. Oh yeah. I've unlocked another right. No, it's not really all that good. They have a really decent right called the Sudden Kill Scheme, which only costs 1,000 gold, and it increases missile strength by 20% for Knight and Gutter Runner units, speed by 10% for all units, attribute Stalk and attribute Snipe, and all of that applies to all of your armies.
Solid Snake out here, he just wants his Lunchables. We got you a war room for your weapons, medicine, and plans. Alright? What am I gonna eat? I'm not eating a goddamn tree frog. But you have to, you're training. I want my goddamn Lunchables. Lunchables won't be invented for another 30 years. I'm having to deal with a gay man that shoots lightning out of his fingers and a sidekick, and Lunchables is where we draw the line? Alright, fine. Solid Snake, you can have your goddamn Lunchables.
I do believe
Furthest
that
I've gotten in
is...
this campaign so far, to be honest.
Huh?
So this is probably the first I've gotten in this campaign so far. Ow.
I don't think I actually got very far when I did play Deathmaster Snitch on Mortal Empires, just because I preferred playing him in the sands of Nikahara.
Makes sense. Ow, but... Okay, so it does provide a question. If I do end up getting Warhammer 3... Wait, okay, hold up. Nagash has been gone from the world for centuries, yet his legacy persists, and now humble warlock approaches, wishing to sell you 2 artifacts said to contain the great necromancer's spirit. Slay the fool, trust no one, or pay the mortal. Nagash and total dark magic minus 2,000. I don't have that much money.
I honestly don't remember that random event, to be honest.
I'm gonna kill it.
All shall know me and tremble. Bring them death! Shed their blood!
Oh shit, we've actually got a little bit more of an army now.
Oh, that's because he switched the armies out.
All shall
I just noticed that.
perish!
Medium casualties. It says medium, but I don't lose any units. So,
Probably just spreads it out.
YOLO? Auto resolve? Honestly, don't get me wrong. Okay, I absolutely adore the animation that they have for Vangeists, and a few of these models in this are just amazing. But honestly, like, this army auto resolves so easy. Against
That
zone
and siege
armies.
battles just are not fun
Huh?
in this game. Siege battles suck in this game, I'll be completely honest.
Yeah, unless you have towers and everything to match.
Yeah, unless you're actually sieging it out, playing them as like a beast faction, in my opinion, just doesn't go well. And that's kind of how I attribute the vampire counts.
Oh shit, I can actually get Black Knights now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it has the Defiled Cairn.
You need me?
And the Abyssal Wood. Nice.
Bow before me. The world will drown in blood. I knew the way. King of Darkness.
Okay. Now, let's go for some unassigned skill points. Give.
I forgot they added wood elves to the Empire.
Yeah, I saw them and they are spooky as shit, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. I'm gonna do the suit thing.
Well, yeah, it looks like they're based on the Drycha wood elves. They got malevolent dryads and stuff as their garrisons.
Champion of the Dark.
So I can awaken a bloodline. I just don't know which one would be good.
Okay, so I don't remember entirely. I just know that the Blood Dragon Lords are insanely good fighters. And I think they are the better lords overall.
Because there's the Master Infiltrator, Bestial Juggernaut, Puppet Master, Supreme Wizard, and then Military Commander. Blood Dragons are ferocious force. Yeah.
I know the I remember the von Karstein. I'm pretty sure their effects were decent. Like, I think it was minus upkeep for something or something along those lines. I'd have to look at it myself. Wonder if the live stream's caught up. Yeah, it is. Let me look at it here.
Alright. And then, yeah. Okay. Since they won't be moving this turn. Never mind, it's gonna be 2 turns. Okay. Yeah. I'll just see if any of these structures. Nothing I can improve yet. I was gonna wait for growth. So, oh, so it says plus growth, and then once it reaches, like for this one, it says population surplus 75 out of 200. So once it hits 200, then I have the new population. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how do I measure that? Like, where is that? But now I'm starting to see those details and whatnot. See, now I'm starting to figure out at least what to look for. God, there's just so much to keep track of in these games. It is insane. It's impossible for someone
Dude,
to start playing.
I feel that because I tried going from these games because I was raised on these games playing Rome when I was a kid, and going from these to playing like Europa Universalis 4 or Crusader Kings and all those games, those are insane. The amount of little details and little things you have to control and think about.
Yeah, micromanagement in this style of game is like the name of the game, honestly.
And it can definitely be daunting for a while. I can finally get some clan rats, which will be nice. Won't have a complete trash army. One more gutter runner while I'm at it. And I believe, yeah, because I do have a few of these. I have a clan scryer contract to spy on clan pestilence. I will increase reputation with them. Yep.
Nice.
I also get a little bit of food. And I believe. Are you low on funds right now?
That's a great question. I'm gonna have 1,900 next turn, or like 2,000 next turn. So I got at least a fourth when I'm using.
A true diplomat can hide much behind a silvered word.
Lol. Snitch out here. Just take my damn money, why don't you?
I'm not gonna spend it on anything. My cities are both fully upgraded for the moment.
Discuss, and thou art most welcome.
I'm just building up an army to go take more money. Clan Strider would be nice to get some treaties with. Get a non-aggression
I will
pact
be able
with
to at
them.
least upgrade my buildings.
There's also a Skaven clan to the very south of you.
Oh? Yeah, correct.
Yeah, Clan Ferric.
Yeah, I know about them.
The good thing about the kind of good thing about the vampire counts is the Skaven are only really a menace when they use their summon ability on your range units, causing
Oh,
them
shit,
trouble.
They're trying to go after my garrison.
Oh boy.
I'm definitely gonna lose that.
Oh, up at Waldenhof.
Yeah.
Yeah, since it's their turn, technically it's not showing me the visibility.
It's a wizard, skeleton spearman, 2 zombies, 2 black knights, and dire wolves. Honestly, I think I might just let it auto resolve.
Yeah, I think you might be boned there. Unless you can somehow take out his lord.
And then I can just come back and wipe it clean. I'm going down first, and then I'm gonna come walk back up.
Well, you know, there might be a little bit of a way to cheese this.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, no, never mind. I can't play as the AI. I was gonna say, the way to cheese that would have been to have me play as the AI and then just walk my lord up and let you kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, that's the way to cheese any co-op campaign.
Good shit. Good shit. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away?
If there's no penalty for turning them away, turn them away, because the public order bonus can be annoying. I mean, the public order debuff for letting them come can be annoying.
Fair point. Oh, they didn't occupy it. They didn't even
They just
occupy
sack it or something.
They just smacked it.
The AI tends to do that on lower difficulties, I see. Because the Skaven did that to me in my Dwarven campaign.
Coward.
It's either that or they're just starved for money.
Vlad von Karstein.
Okay, call me crazy, but full send on let's see what
I
the
refuse.
comparison is for Ovenstein. Oh my god, that is such an easy fight. When am I? Yeah.
The von Karstein.
Yeah.
Death
I don't
and
care if I'm a
destruction.
cat. Honestly? Okay, yeah. Oh no, I lose all the zombies and skeletons. I'll just insert this.
All shall perish.
Descendant moving. You are.
Decisive victory. Oh, wow, crazy. Alright, we did that. Now, I know not to subjugate because for some reason it doesn't let me occupy. So I am just going to occupy. Totally kill them. Knock them 100% off the map.
Still got that Rutger skeleton up by Waldhof.
And tremble.
Huh?
Still got an army of 7 up at Waldenhof.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well then.
They're just taking that attrition I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Into darkness.
I am invincible.
And then Bonded Bones, now Rotten Gift. 10 plus armor for zombies. Oh! Minus 100% upkeep for zombie. Yes. We're gonna work towards that. That just makes sense. That makes too much sense.
Are you talking about the,
Research.
Yep. I remember doing that with, Heinrich Himmler,
Error.
or Himmler, whatever they call him in this game. And his skeleton spam armies can get insane.
Alright. Time to fuck shit up. Replenish troops. Let's upgrade those as much as possible because, not gonna lie, they're busted.
Lord of the Night.
Um, I am going to at least upgrade Restless Dead on that one, and then I believe can I reach a point where I can just end my turn. Objectives currently. Oh, we just got raise or conquer at least 140 settlements, which got an 8. Hey. Okay. Next turn rotation. Oh boy.
Alright, I'm back. Don't have too much to do here. These night runners. Gutter runners.
thy knees. Then and only then shall I hear thine words.
Bet. Don't mind me, just had to quickly scratch my balls. The Wood Elves want a non-aggression pact. I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't really see them expanding, so unless you want to go north, you might as well take it.
Yeah. Terms have been reached. Please just go. I also realized that my camera's on. I was scratching my balls on camera, but that's fine.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I'm still the only person on the live stream.
Oh well, it still gets posted, so if someone really wants to look, they can find it. Oh my goodness, this dude keeps doing this shit. God damn it. I'm gonna just auto-resolve again, I don't really care. If he takes it, he takes it. We just have some hope. Oh no, I lost Ashen. Oh no.
Yes,
What dastardly
King of
activity.
Darkness.
Such arrogance. Don't be ridiculous. All shall perish.
Yeah, Vlad didn't even have to come. We're fine.
Join me for dinner.
Oh.
Hey, buddy. I need 4,000,
Chief Assassin,
Tackles.
you have...
I don't even have 4 grand.
Is to
Oh, okay, well, 2K?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And propose.
I can.
Sweet.
Yeah. Those wood elves. That's Drycha. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, I think they're based off of Drycha, completely forgetting that that is Drycha's faction.
Yeah. Which, I don't mind one bit. Like, let them do their thing.
I think that's the one DLC I don't have yet.
I have attained complete control of the province.
You got all of Sylvania too.
I am going to foster terror. Grow, bitch, grow. we're looking for. Yes! And now I shall endeth my turn.
Still go on the move. Sure. My.
I love seeing that big red area on the map.
I got 3 more turns until I can get my Deathmaster Snicks back. I'd actually hope they don't attack me until that happens.
Alright. So the real question is, where do I move from here?
Having a party with the dead. Be gone, abomination.
Well, I would start looking at who your neighbors are in diplomacy with. The Empire factions very well may be either at war with each other, or they could even be allied with each other at this point.
Okay, so diplomacy with the
As
neighbors and then what?
You might want to look at who's in diplomacy with who. Like, say, the Sterland Empire to your west there. If you were to look at them in the diplomacy, like, see who they're allies with, who they're enemies with. If they're fighting nearby empires, then they're probably weak and are good at targets. But something else to think about is the dwarves to your east. Because while they are broken and could even get worse from the nearby orcs, they have good resources in their settlements half the time, and they can just be a pain once they get their good artillery and their high tier units.
Okay. So they might be the best, or the next best thing to rush killing, or...
Yeah, the dwarves are probably a good idea to get rid of, just because they turtle so efficiently.
Okay. I'm gonna recruit one of these lords, or not lords, but heroes.
You also gotta think, at the same time, what your army can handle. Because the entire dwarven army is heavily armored.
Slayer oath would have me.
The only thing that doesn't have armor, I think, is the Slayers. So unless you have something that can punch through that, it may be better to go for either the Empire to your west or the Skaven to the south.
I feel like I could start just pushing down the Empire.
Cower before me.
One little bit at a time.
The Moot, owned by Sterland, is a single province, so once you get it, you can immediately issue an edict. But it is only a minor settlement, so that is also something to think about.
Okay. I'm moving the whole fam up, and then I'm gonna take the whole dang army that way. See what they can do, and then start building up gold. All right, here I gotta go grab my food. I'll be right back. Hey man, so I gotta eat dinner. I'm gonna have to skedaddle.